Disruption is everywhere in today's corporate ecosystem. It's how you react to it that will make or break your business. Sometimes, when a company finds that a competitor or a new startup has found a new way of attracting and satisfying customers, their first reaction is not jumping for joy about how they can also benefit and grow from this new strategy. Instead, their first reaction is fear. The innovators become the enemy. Hello and welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. The acronym VUCA, that is Volatility, Uncertainty, Complexity, Ambiguity, originally used in military education, is an increasingly popular term for organizations tackling disruption head-on. Successful innovators are simply adapting and responding to this increasingly VUCA world. It describes the situation of constant, unpredictable change that is now the norm in certain industries and areas of the business world. Volatility characterizes high dynamic and high speed for change. Uncertainty characterizes lack of predictability and great prospect for surprise. The common impression in this VUCA environment entails outside-the-box thinking. In a VUCA world, the boards across businesses are witnessing stunning new insights, completely unexpected disruptions, and increased speed of business. Technology has made all these things possible and smooth. Technology has brought a paradigm shift in the way businesses are functioning and markets are perceiving companies. Experts say VUCA cannot as a checklist of the key factors an organization should be considering with their decision making. It gives some clarity about the issues faced and helps to focus on the knowns and unknowns in the context of business challenges faced both internally and externally. The three ground rules for the technology are: number one, democratization. The complete availability in the convenient manner at where you are on a device you prefer on data, information, analysis, enablement, and empowerment. Number two, hyper-disinflation. In a physical world, while inflation is happening, the technology is always having disinflation. The cost of having extremely valuable information on your device when you need it coming down perpetually. Number three, personalization. It must be valuable for the person. Strong leadership not only helps individuals understand change but also positions them to embrace it and thrive in an ever-evolving work environment. By taking clear steps to communicate and support employees through change, leaders can guide the organization to success in times of VUCA. VUCA impacts the way leaders make business decisions such as identifying risks, solving problems, and innovating new products and services. It may not directly impact something such as defining goals. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. Indian executives of tech giants to testify before parliamentary panel. The Parliamentary Standing Committee on Finance has asked senior executives of the Indian arms of Apple, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Netflix, and few others to depose before it on the fuming issue of anti-competitive practices in digital space. Recently, some of the global tech giants are facing a probe by the Competition Commission of India for alleged anti-competitive practices. The regulator told the panel that it was setting up a digital markets and data unit to deal with the anti-competitive practices of big tech companies. SkyeAir takes up long-distance medicine delivery in Kolkata. New Delhi-based drone startup SkyeAir Mobility will be taking up a long-range delivery of medicines for Flipkart Health Plus at a distance of 60 to 70 kilometers in Kolkata and surrounding areas as part of its ongoing trials. In this trial, SkyeAir Mobility has been delivering medicines from Flipkart Health Plus's warehouse in Bariyupur to its over-the-counter shops located at a maximum distance of 16 kilometers, carrying loads of 5 kgs of medicines. The company will be using their drone Artemis to deliver medicines in far-reaching areas to create an intercity model for Flipkart Health Plus. India witnessed nearly 3,000 deep tech startups in CY21. A report by the National Association of Software and Services Companies has said that the Indian deep tech startups operating in emerging technologies including artificial intelligence, IoT, blockchain, big data and analytics grew at a compounded annual growth rate of 53% over the last 10 years. As of CY21, there were around 3,000 such startups in the country, of which more than 210 were launched in CY21 itself. In terms of funding, more than 270 startups raised around $2.7 billion across 319 deals, with artificial intelligence and big data and analytics seeing the highest investments. ShopX files for bankruptcy. Nandan Nilekani-backed ShopX has shut down and filed for bankruptcy as the company failed to generate enough cash flow and also found it difficult to raise fresh capital. The company is said to have tried various options to meet its payment obligations, including raising of additional equity, sale of its assets, sale of business, etc., but was not able to achieve any success. The startup provided a retail operating system which connected brands, retailers, and consumers. The company filed an application under Section 10 of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. Russian APT Group targets Microsoft 365 users. Cybersecurity firm Mandiant has warned that Russian hacking group APT29 has targeted several Microsoft 365 accounts in the US and NATO countries. To evade audits on compromised accounts, the hackers disable the Purview audit feature on a targeted user before they even touch their mail folders. Also, APT29 is taking advantage of the self-enrollment process for multi-factor authentication in Azure Active Directory. When users attempt to log into a domain with self-enrollment policies for the first time, Windows will prompt them to enable multi-factor authentication on the account. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.